This is good for us.
At the Relay Master, we'll see if Tom Rushton and James Gibson can dial it up again. We saw a little more strategy from LA and London in the last relay where they were able to keep their points, and it wasn't as big of a difference, the fact that Energy Theater got a jackpot win. How do you see this 400 freestyle on the men's side breaking down?
Well, this is a definite London relay. Got written all over it. You've got Carter, who has just been splendid here for London. Duncan Scott swimming on this 400 free relay. Kyle Chalmers. I don't know how you beat that group right there. Energy will have Mignon and Leclos going 1-2 on one relay, and Kolesnikov and Barrett going 1-2 on the other one.
We're at the roar out of the pool deck here in Eindhoven. Remember, they're nearly perfect on relays so far, it seems like, in the playoffs. Every time London's put together a relay team, they found a way to get a relay victory, but obviously this is one of the biggest challenges going up against the Season 1 champions and Energy Standard, whose team is loaded.
Yeah, they are, Bernie. And if you look at their top time this year, 3:04.5, that's about a second and a half faster than any other team, including LA Current, who runs third right now. But what's key there is they use Nakamura. He's the slow guy, so they switch out Nakamura for Duncan Scott. How about that? Quite a swap. And that didn't include what Duncan Scott's able to provide for this relay. So this one really looks good. They're just kind of warming up on this one, getting ready for next week.
And it's interesting, Roddy, because Energy Standard you expect to do some really big things, but they actually had the 5th fastest time in all the ISL this season in this relay.
But it's tight, Bernie. I mean, if you look at second, Aqua's 3:06 flat, they're 3:06.5. Toronto's 3:06.6. New York was 3:06.6. So they're
like having a head-to-head. You say it's a coin flip, right?
Yeah, I mean they're all right there. But you're right about London though. There's just no comparison right now thus far this season.
Kolesnikov swimming stroke for stroke with Carter though, and Maxine Rooney has LA in the mix as well.
Kolesnikov actually outsplit Carter there. Carter usually goes on the back half of a relay. He anchors a lot of these. He's 46.3, Kolesnikov 46.2. Rooney did a good job there for LA. The far left, he was 46.4.
LA into the lead. China had the lead halfway home.
This is right now a little bit of a surprise for LA. Don't forget, they anchor with Duncan Scott and Kyle Chalmers, London does. There's Rooney right there getting them off to a great start. And Krista, oh boy, that was a close start there by Golomeyev. He's .24, so he's say 45.9 for Christo. So they found a guy that can swim on this relay. For them, no question. Right now, they're out in the lead by about 3/10.
Looking pretty good. Duncan Scott swimming the third leg. Kyle Chalmers to anchor, and still almost a full second lead for LA and Golomeyev.
Yeah, but he's coming. Here comes Duncan Scott. He's coming for you. Still hanging in there. That's Golomeyev, who, remember, he was third in the 50. He's got that great early speed. He's going to be 46.8. That's not bad.
And LA, 0.2 of a second, the lead with the world record holder in the 100 freestyle. Kyle Chalmers diving in, trying to give London, could be a big week, because look at how you got 3 teams at the top and a bunch of teams potentially to be jackpotted. So this could be a real big turning point for the London Roar.
Yeah, London's going to win this. There's no question about it. 46 flat for Duncan Scott, if you're wondering, which sets them up perfectly. You got 6'3", Incerti 6'8". And the red is going to pop up, and it's all going to go to London.
The Roar are going to roar back into first on the back of a 400 freestyle relay win. LA second. DC Trident is going to wind up third. 5 seconds was the jackpot time. Energy Standard is only going to have one of their relay teams keep their points. And the rest will go to London. They scored 38 points.
Wow. Unbelievable what Chalmers and Duncan Scott bring to the end of that relay. They had the fastest splits of anybody in the field at the end. Chalmers 45-1 on that anchor. 45-1, by far the quickest anchor. Christo was the next closest, and he's 46 flat. Look at this guy. London, there's a reason why they're the best. And one of them is that world record holder right there.
London on top with 188 points. Big difference. Men's 400 freestyle relay, women's 400 freestyle relay. The jackpot for Energy Standard, they scored 24 points. But London able to steal points from 4 teams, able to score 38 points, and it moves them into the lead. 9 points ahead of Energy Standard and a little bit more distance for LA, who finds themselves third. Moving on, more than halfway through